Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Jason Ricks. Federal Bar, you guys enjoy yourself tonight so far? You having a good time, everybody? Oh, I didn't hear you. You drunk since the beginning. You having a good time, Federal Bar? Yes. All right. Another fantastic comedian coming to the stage for you all right now. When she's not telling jokes, she is making her parents proud by putting her writing degree to good use. So please, hands together, everybody, for Amy Dodd, everyone. Amy Dodd.
Hey, guys. Woo! Okay, that's not going to happen. Oh, there we go. So we just started a new year. That's exciting. I wanted to make a resolution about my weight this year, but I wanted to make one I knew I could keep. So this year I resolved to gain 10 pounds. I'm up like 7 already, so I'm pretty sure I got this. Look out 2015. Whoop, whoop. What can I tell you about myself? I'm married. Wow, you guys must be married too, clearly. I actually think being married is awesome because I really hated shaving. And you know, I do feel really lucky because dating was horrible. I had a series of relationships, one after another, that would end right at the 3-month mark. And I think that's because that's how long it would take me to realize they didn't want to be with me anymore because they told me so with words. My husband and I met on this really popular new dating website, MySpace. I know. But you guys, that was like 8 years ago. These days I think about MySpace the same way I think about my vagina. It used to be this fun, exciting way to meet new people. And now it's just this old, forgotten thing that no one even uses anymore. This whole section is like my family and friends, and they just want to leave. They're like, vagina, come on. It gets worse. So now we're trying to have a baby, because we could really use some help around the house. And I just took a pregnancy test, mostly because I like peeing on things. It was negative. Don't you guys think it's weird that we say it was a negative result? I mean, doesn't it kind of depend what you were going for? When I was in my 20s, finding out I wasn't pregnant was like narrowly escaping a great white shark attack. You know, I was like, oh my God, that was so close. But now I feel like I could swim right up to the shark with like a bleeding limb, and the shark would just be like, I'm good, you know, I already ate, late lunch. And I think the whole plus and minus thing with pregnancy tests feels way too much like you're being graded. Like if it's negative, I've just failed pregnancy 101. And I think the process should be less judgmental. Like, if you're pregnant, you get a picture of a little baby. Not pregnant, you get a picture of a little martini. Either way, you win. What else? I just got back from a bachelorette party. And I have to ask you guys, when did penises become the decoration for a bachelorette party? It's kind of strange because it's like this parade of pretty penises in every possible color, size, and shape. And it's like you're taunting the bride with all the things she will never get to have ever again. Isn't that like putting up a bunch of birthday banners on death row? No? And they had a stripper at the bachelorette party too. And it made me realize that men and women hire strippers for different reasons. Men hire strippers to act out their fantasies. Women hire strippers to act out their nightmares. Think about this. As women, we spend most of our lives trying to avoid and deflect guys' overly aggressive and inappropriate sexual advances. And then what do? The minute we have the power, we hire a guy to basically assault our friend by forcefully shoving his crotch in her face as she screams in horror, and we all stand around clapping and cheering him on. Anywhere else, that dude would be arrested for assault, but at a bachelorette party, he gets a bigger tip and free beer. I've been running a lot the last few years, not to lose weight, I'm just really paranoid. And I'm proud to say that as of this year, I have completed 5 LA marathons. Thank you. So for those of you who don't hate yourselves like I do, when you run for that long, it causes a lot of friction in really weird places. So at this point, I basically have no nipples left. I'm just smooth, like Barbie, but not as firm and lower. I'm saying it's a lot of friction. So, so it's good. So if I get lost, I can just send out a smoke signal. And as a chubby runner, there's always got to be that one guy on the sidelines who's got to give you that condescending fat girl clap. He's like, I'm gonna do this way. He's like, good for you! Good for you! Which really pisses me off. So to get him back, I just steal his snacks. Nachos. And this year I set a new personal record, and by that I mean I got my worst finish time yet. 7.5 hours. I know, no, it's okay. It's bad. So, by the time I got to the end, there was no finish line up anymore. Like, you couldn't even tell I was in a race. I was just a woman alone in traffic with a number on her chest. I just looked like someone who really hated jogging. It's just me running along, crying into some guy's nachos. And by that time, they'd taken down all the mile markers too, so I got lost a couple times around mile 24. But I just sent out a quick SOS, and this guy came and found me. But he just wanted his fucking nachos back. Thanks, you guys.